I'm gonna be the king of the pirates!
What's going on, everyone? In this week's video, we're doing the SH Figuarts Monkey D. Luffy from Island Egghead, what is it called?
I'm dead!
Future Island Egghead. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe. I just want to say thank you for 500 subs.
That's cool!
That's been a milestone I've wanted to reach for the last few months. We finally nailed it. I just want to say I appreciate y'all, and let's jump into the video. Okay, so my first impressions of Future Island Egghead Luffy is amazing. I have not got this far in the show yet. I'm still right around Marineford because I'm late to the party, but I had to get this just because the feet. The feet remind me of Mega Man. I'm a huge Mega Man fan, and I will say just right off the bat, I love the way this figure looks. It just is fun. It looks fun, it looks happy, it looks powerful, and my first impressions are, it's absolutely cool. Like, I could just stop the review right now and say it's good, call it a day. I mean, it's going to be a super biased review. I love the figure so much. In fact, so that I probably buy another one if this one gets bad. Because my other Luffy, the Romance Down one, I messed around with him more than most figures that I own, and his joints are all completely blown out. And so I'll end up having to replace him. But anyways, let's get into the articulation. All right, and now for the articulation, we're gonna start at the top. The head, down look, back look is pretty okay. Moves around, feels good. It feels like the other Luffys that I have. Good, nice, smooth, buttery twist feeling. Then we're gonna move into the shoulder. Goes up pretty decent, goes down. That's always gonna be weird to me on this figure. I found that kind of strange, but I think that's just how it is for the movement. The other one's just as good, as you can see. Goes back about that far, goes forward pretty good. This little mold part on the shoulder gets caught up here in this, like, what is a hood. The elbows are typical, nice and solid. Only get that much of a bend. Not complaining too much because, you know, don't need anything crazy. This is still kind of weird to me, but it's just the design, but it's whatever. Ab crunch. All right, so let's get him set up for ab crunch. Let's go backwards. Ooh.
That's rough, buddy.
That's rough. Ab crunch back is a little meh, but it's probably because this part right here runs into that part. I'm sure if you cut this, it could probably bend more if you want to modify it, but you would be cutting into that. Oh, they put the markings right there. Weird. Forward ab crunch is, it's okay. Got a nice decent twist, as you can see. Now the legs, the knees are typical, almost similar to the other ones. Maybe they're newer. I'd have to look at it. There's a little split there. I don't like that. A little gap. Whatever. This is not an expensive figure, and I'm gonna mess with it so much that I'll probably end up having to buy a new one because this one will get really, really loose. But the articulation in the knees are great. Sorry for the stuttering. We got this movement is good. These feel nice and tight, so there's no loose joints there. Got a nice twist right here too, so you can get some cool dynamic poses. And then the ankles pivot down, pivot up, and they twist around side and side. So overall, the articulation is what you would expect from a one-piece SH Figuarts figure. It's nice. It's got a nice feel. So now we're gonna move into the details, and the details are, look, they speak for themselves. This figure just looks incredible. I'm lost for words. I love the color red. Not on me though, but I love the color red. So I was immediately drawn to this. The feet are super shiny and Mega Man. They remind me of Mega Man, even though they're not the exact same shape, but just seriously reminds me of that. So I love this whole design. I like that it's like a coat. It's goofy, it's futuristic. It's got random numbers on it. Says Vega right there for Vegapunk, I think. I have not got this far in the show again, so I try not to spoil things for myself, but I've seen that meme where he does the whole, what you saw in the intro is the whole, you know, that crazy kick he does like that. So the details are incredible on this figure. It has a good feel. It comes with the hat, as you saw in the parts section. You put on there, maybe like that. Oops, let me get it in view. So it could be on like that. And it comes with 2 extra set of hands, again, which you saw in the part section. So details on this are just fantastic. I have little of anything bad to say about this figure as of now. So let's get into my favorite section, poses and photos.
They're so cool!
Truth be told, I didn't have a chance to take some really good pictures because coming up with backgrounds from this part of the show is kind of hard to do at the last minute. But I ended up using the rest of the normal background I always use. And I'll just say that this figure is incredibly photogenic. It's totally worth having. He looks good with every photo you take. I have zero issues with it at all. I loved it. I wish I had some futuristic backgrounds for him.
All right, and my final thoughts. This figure is incredibly awesome. I'm not even trying to be biased, but I think I am. It just looks good. It feels good. It poses good. It's fun. It's really fun. I would definitely, for the price too. It's in the $35 range, which is usually some of my favorite SH Figuarts are in that range. Some of the more expensive ones can feel kind of like they were trying something and it didn't work, but this figure's worth it. If you are a One Piece fan, I would say you can't live without this figure. Run out there and say,
Shut up and take my money!
it's totally worth it. You wouldn't be sorry for owning this if you are a One Piece fan. This video has nothing bad to say. This is almost for what it pays, what it is, how it feels, the posing. I mean, maybe the ab crunch, if I want to be super critical like I am on some things, is kind of a hindrance, but this knee split right here kind of bothers me, but I think that's an isolated issue, not a design issue, because it does it there too. Maybe it's supposed to do that, but the knees still work. You can still hear the nice tight squeaky. I'm gonna give this a real solid
9 out of 10.
Like, I'm never gonna give you a perfect figure, but this is close to it for all reasons. The details and the hair, the coat, everything. I was trying to make this video pretty quick so you guys didn't have to listen to me ramble on for 10 to 12 minutes. But this figure is absolutely incredible. And I loved being able to mess with it again just to do this review, because I've had it for a while and I had taken it out of the package before, and I love it. Now I have a reason to like keep it out, and I just moved, so I'm doing the shelf. All the Dragon Ball guys are up, all the One Piece guys are gonna be going up. And so if you haven't already, please like, subscribe. Let me know if you would buy this figure. Let me know what you think about this figure, what you like about it, what you hate about it. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button, because it helps the algorithm tell you that my stuff's fun to watch, or cool to watch, or informative, or whatever it is. I mean, hell, you can tell me how bad you hate this video. But that said, y'all, stay frosty.